Got my girl hip to 3 stacks in early 2000s. Throwbacks, these new little kids don't know about that. But show respect to your granddads. I got a package, your granddad, that bag will blast your ass in half or to the moon and fucking back. Now Akron, do you copy that?
Wubba lubba dub dub, what is good, my galactic gang, my galactic goons? Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there's footprints on the moon. Welcome back to episode 2 of my Cleveland Browns My League in NBA 2K18. As you can see, we're scouting some players for the 2018 draft. We're a really young team, so we're probably not going to do too great in this season. You know, I don't have too high of hopes for this season since we're a young team, so I got to make sure I'm scouting the right players for this 2018 draft to potentially get somebody else who's young who can totally take our team to the next level, maybe even get a couple of sleepers who can develop over time. But as you could see earlier, Nerlens Noel tore a ligament or something, or did something terrible and ended up getting hurt, so he's going to be out for the game that we play in this episode. I'm also doing post commentary, if you couldn't tell already. Let me know if you guys would rather see me do live commentaries or post commentaries. I'm just trying to do whatever you guys would enjoy the most. You know, watch the first episode, see if you like that one over this one. But I'm going to show you guys the starting lineup real quick. We got Chris Dunn, Jordan Clarkson, Justin Anderson, Jabari Parker, and Birdman in at the center. Now, I honestly I don't like Birdman all too much. He's kind of old, doesn't really play too great a defense, kind of slow, you know, since he's getting up there in age. But I do like Jabari Parker in at the center and Aminu in at the 4 spot, at the power forward position. That lineup is absolutely amazing because Jabari can shoot the 3 and Aminu can shoot the 3. And it just works so well. You hit Jabari in the post. He's got really good post moves. Aminu doesn't so much. He's more of just strictly a stretch 4, or if he's got a layup inside. But as you can see, we're playing the Hawks. Kemba Walker, Jimmy Butler, Robert Covington, Kyle Kuzma, Kelly Olynyk. Should be a tough game, especially with Nerlens Noel out. But let's get into the pregame and see what they got to say about this matchup.
Welcome, everyone, to Phillips Arena. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the Hawks, where we'll be broadcasting live today. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last game for the Hawks, they picked up the W against Toronto. And that result, guys, was a real shock. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy Butler survived a tough upbringing in Tomball, Texas. He said, that's all anybody ever wanted to talk about. But I don't want that to define me. If I'm stuck in the past, then I won't get any better. I won't change. I'll get stuck as that kid. That's not who I am. I'm a great basketball player because of my work. Guys?
Thanks, David. You can tell Butler has a good head on his shoulders, an elite talent in this league because of the hard work he puts in. And at this point of the season, Steve, most players have a defined role in what they're expected to do from the coaching staff. Just how important is that to have for players in the NBA to have a roadmap to follow and stay between the lines?
It's extremely important. Reason why.
So here we go, man, going up against Kemba Walker, Jimmy Butler, and the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know who they would consider the leader of this team. I would say Jimmy Butler, but Kemba Walker is a pretty, you know, team leader when it comes. Connecticut, he was a beast on Connecticut. But right off the bat, giving the ball to Jabari Parker, lining up against Kyle Kuzma, backing him down in the post, hit him with a little shimmy, step back, green beam on the post fadeaway. I love Jabari Parker, man. Great pickup for the team. He can do it all. Shoot threes post game is absolutely amazing. Kelly Olynyk missing a 3 right here. Jordan Clarkson just going to go all the way. Nobody comes to stop him. He's hitting him with the cock back 2-hand. Unleash Chaos replay. Of course they had to show it. But yeah, man, I really love our team. Young, athletic, Jabari Parker can play both sides of the ball, as you see, getting a block right here, kicking it up to Jordan Clarkson. Nobody steps out on him. He's shooting the 3. He can do it all. He can dunk. He can play defense. He can shoot threes. Really like Jordan Clarkson. And then Chris Dunn missing a mid-range. Jabari Parker with the put-back slam. This man, Jabari Parker, can do it all. I thought honestly, that Jason Tatum, oh yeah, Jason Tatum out with the injury too. I forgot to say Jason Tatum. I totally forgot, man, totally forgot. Jason Tatum out with the injury too, but I'm surprised. I thought that Jason Tatum would literally be like the cornerstone, the franchise player of the Cleveland Browns. But I think it might be Jabari Parker. He's just an absolute beast. He outshines him every game. Honestly, you know I play Fortnite, so the servers went down, and I just recorded like 7 episodes of the Cleveland Browns MyLEAGUE in a row. And Jabari Parker outshines him every single game, man. He's an absolute beast, does it all. Jose Calderon hitting a 3, the veteran, old guy, like 40 years old, man. Jordan Clarkson behind the back move, loses him, goes up for the teardrop, not a teardrop, little finger roll. If I got to do a finger roll, I'm going to make it look sexy. Gets the and one. We're tied up at 45. His free throw puts us ahead by 1. But look at the finesse on the finger roll, man. Takes the contact from Kelly Olynyk, just flips it in real easy. Jordan Clarkson, really good off the bench, man. Great production off the bench, getting us buckets, playing good defense. Absolutely love him, man. Absolutely love him. I love this Cleveland Browns team. Gives me hope for the Cleveland Browns. Kyle Kuzma hitting a 3. He was a problem, man. He was a problem. We had Jabari Parker running the center, and sometimes Kyle Kuzma would actually be running the center. Jabari hitting a 3 at the buzzer, end of the first half right here, but he ended up not getting it off in time, so it wouldn't count. But Kyle Kuzma was a huge problem because Birdman was on him, and he just wasn't stepping out on the three-point line. He didn't recognize that this young man can shoot. You got to respect his three-pointer, and was just letting Kyle Kuzma shoot threes all day. But as you can see, clock hits 0. Jabari didn't have the ball out of his hands, so that's not going to count. We're going to go into halftime down 12. Shooting pretty good from the field, rebounding well, but they have 7 steals to our 0. So basically, we're just losing strictly off turnovers, man. Jabari has 16, 4 and 2. Kyle Kuzma 12, 4 and 2, just behind him. Hitting Jabari Parker again in the post. He hits a quick spin move, leaves Kyle Kuzma in the dust, and slams it down with the right hand. But we're still struggling. Down 11 points. Hit Jabari again. They're starting to double team him. We hit Justin Anderson, who knocks down the deep range 3. He's not really too good from long distance, so it's nice to see him hit those every once in a while. Once again, getting double teamed in the post. Chris Dunn gonna knock down a 3. And this is basically all we did all game. Jabari was eating so much that they had to double team him in the post, and we were just kicking it out to our 3-point shooters. We got a decent amount of 3-point shooters on this team, and we were just knocking down our 3s to keep us in the game. That was the only thing keeping us in the game, because Kyle Kuzma and everybody was going off. Jabari Parker getting a steal after the Jose Calderon made free throw, and he's going to go up, slam it down, hang on the rim for some emphasis, you know, try and get this team hype, man. We got to get this team hype if we want to come back in this game. But honestly, Kyle Kuzma, Kemba Walker, Jimmy Butler, Robert Covington were just a little too much. Down 4 points, kick it back to Aminu. Aminu's going to knock down a 3. We got shooters everywhere, man. Our whole team can shoot. Somehow they don't steal that. Jabari's in the post. They go to double team again. We hit Manu in the corner. Manu hits a 3. Now we're actually up 2. Knocking down 3s consistently, keeping us in the game. Jabari Parker says, I don't care if there's traffic. I'm throwing it down on Kyle Kuzma's head. Look at him, man. Banging on Kyle Kuzma in the post. Then we got Jimmy Butler trying to drive. Jordan Clarkson takes his cookies, kicks it to Birdman. Birdman to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn pulls up and transition. Green beam hits another 3. The 3 ball is keeping us in the game, man. We're up 2. Strictly off of 3s. Get another steal. Chris Anderson, the Birdman, coming up the floor, hits Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn step back. He says, let me pull up for a 3. Bang! Hits the 3. Down 1. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 4th. Now we're down 1. Birdman gonna miss a layup. A huge layup, because then Kyle Kuzma is going to come down the court and hit a fadeaway pull-up jump shot to put them up 3 points with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. And then from there on, man, we get a block. Kelly Olynyk gets a board, kicks it to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma for 3, knocks down the 3. They're up 6 points, and from there on, we basically couldn't do anything. 10 seconds left, we're down 8. Jose Calderon forcing a 3, can't hit it. And that's basically the game, man. We killed ourselves with turnovers, and letting Kyle Kuzma hit wide open threes all game, man. Jabari Parker needs to do a better job. Birdman needs to do a better job. I feel like if we had Jason, our full starting lineup, the game would have been totally different. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the box score really quick, show you guys what their team did and what our team did. So we got Kyle Kuzma going off for 25, 7, 3, 4, and 1. Absolutely crazy. I went through that a little bit quick, but then we got, I'm more concerned about us, man. Jabari Parker, 31, 6, 9, 3, and 2. Absolute beast. Chris Dunn, 18, 3. We did pretty good, man. A lot of people in double-digit scoring. That's what I like to see. Share the ball, share the rock. Chris Anderson had 11 and 10, getting a double-double, but it wasn't enough, man. Wasn't enough to beat the Atlanta Hawks. Kemba Walker had 23, 4 assists, 1 steal. Rozier, however you pronounce his name, had 15. Jesus, man. How are we going to let him score 15? But as you can see, the team comparison, the team stats were pretty much almost identical. 57%. We shot better from the field. Same percent from three-point range. They just had 2 more three-pointers than us. But they shot a lot of free throws that kind of lost us the game as well. And the turnovers, man, the turnovers. Points off turnovers, they killed us with the turnovers, especially in the first half, man. Put us down a lot. 7 steals they had in the first half. So that's going to do it for the second episode of the Cleveland Browns. Let me know what you guys think of the post commentary. And yeah, man, I don't know who we're going to face next episode. I was looking through the teams, seeing who has a good team. Since we did a fantasy draft, I don't know what the teams look like, so I was trying to find a good opponent to face. But I hope you guys enjoyed, man. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Lets me know you're enjoying the series. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Galactic Gang, the Galactic Goons. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next video. Stay fly. Peace.
Overthinking, get them lost. Look, they gon' try to dim my light, but I be shining like a star. I'm astronaut, we double A. After this one, I need pay. I might show up to the show and throw the deuces in your face.